doesn't matter where I travel around the country, when you talk about the ferries, you don't have to be in Picton, you don't have to be in Wellington to understand that this is a huge botch up. It really is. And the one person who is purely responsible for this, and you guys have been saying this all along, is Nicola Willis. She is the one that made that decision, a stupid decision, to cancel the ferries without having any alternative plan B, C, D, or E in place. She did that by text message, and that was the end of the matter. And so everywhere around the country, all you need to say is ferries, and you get the eye roll, the eye rolls, you get the, oh, that is terrible. People cannot forget that she is the person who's responsible, and that Winston Peters is sweeping the $671 million under the rug as a result of bailing her out and coming to her rescue.
And, I'm not arrogant in saying this, but day fucking one, we said what's going to happen is we're either going to get, our best case scenario is to pay the same to get less, and I think we were talking about what'll happen next when she said second-hand Corolla, don't need the Ferrari, is what would happen. We've said this from day one. What will end up happening is we'll pay Ferrari prices for a second-hand Corolla. And it's exactly what's happened. A lesser product for the same, if not more money. And a government, and I'm just coming back to that point, that I want to figure out how we can make sure they can't run away from this. I don't have any problem with someone going, I support Blue, and yes, they cocked it up and I hate it, but I'm still going to support them. I do have a problem with people going, I support Blue and they've done nothing wrong. So I want to figure out how we can get into a conversation where people are first acknowledge, let's start from a foundation of truth. This is in place like this because primarily of Nicola Willis, Nikki No Boats. Thanks for the merch sponsorship, Nikki, because we've done quite well on that. But obviously enabled by the people around her as well. And then everyone else, it's like she started to dig the hole. Yeah. And everyone around her either jumped in to help digging or threw the shovels to continue the digging. And it's just gotten deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's so frustrating because this is not one of those, oh, well, you think this and I think this. And this is maths. And the maths ain't mathsing.
No, and she made the call, and the entire government is complicit in the action by text message that she took. What we need to do is keep reminding people that when they, have to buy goods and items, and that has to be transported across the Cook Strait, and the price is more, the price of moving freight has increased, that is due to Nicola Willis. When the cost of goods increase, that is due to Nicola Willis. When there is disruption during summer, when lots of people are travelling and suddenly there is no alternative because the Inter-Islander breaks down or needs to be out of maintenance, that is because of Nicola Willis, and we're waiting longer for new boats. So absolutely, the full government is complicit in this terrible, terrible decision. But we just cannot wait until next year's election and then everyone think, oh, it's all good, tickety-boo. No, she is responsible. She is why we're experiencing this pain and why this is going to cost so much more money.
Yeah. And look, I said this to Chippy on the show, and I'll say it to you. If you guys become government in 12 months from now, can we please rename those two ferries we've got right now, the SS Nicola Willis and the SS Christopher Luxon? Because I want I took a ferry in January. Arguably it was a Blue Bridge, but I'm understanding Blue Bridge was the example they were using, and that broke down on the way over, that they nearly didn't continue on, and it was rusted out. And I dug a bit of paint off with rust all underneath it. So that's their example. Because at least then for the next 4 years, when people get cancelled or get stuck or whatever, they can look at the name of the boat and be reminded of who it is that has kept them on that boat. That's what I want you to do.